Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless Fairless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services, good morning. How you doing, alright? Today is Thursday, November 21st, 2024, year of our Lord. Season number 2, episode number 326. In today's show, we will talk about bell bottoms. We'll talk about mini skirts. We'll talk about hip huggers. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, then you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallas.com. We are also a dealer for Extreme Charge, the best battery maintenance charger on the planet. When you go out there to start something and it don't start, don't blame me. This is the best. You should get them. Strokers Dallas merch, MERCH.com. So I want you to turn off the news and come with me down a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1974. So my brother and I graduated high school in 75. So in 74, all through the 70s, late 60s, through the 70s, guys started wearing their hair longer. Not this long, but down below your ears. Back then, if your hair was below your ears, that was long hair. If your hair touched your shoulders, that was long hair. Even for a while in junior high, and I think maybe even the first year in high school, they would send you home. I remember in junior high, we had to wear a collared shirt, and if your hair touched your collar, they sent you home to get a haircut. So high school, I think they eased that up. They got rid of the dress code. They got rid of the hair dress code. But if you were too shaggy looking, they sent you to the dean of boys and he set you straight. But the typical wear was bell bottoms. Both the boys and the girls wore bell bottoms. There was a company called Red Snap. Red Snap made these cool hip hugger big bells on the bottom, and they were bright colors: red, blue, yellow, green, orange. And I had one of every color. Back then in Irving, Texas, we got them at Porter's Army and Navy store, which is still there on Irving Boulevard. The girls wore mini skirts, go-go boots, hot pants. Man, it was a great time to be a young man. Things were so different back then than they are now. And I'm sure that our parents said the same thing, and our kids are going to say the same thing. Things change. But the question is, do they change for the better? I don't think so. I don't think so. I remember when I went to California in my senior year, or my junior year in high school, they called me Tex because they said I had a drawl, a Texas drawl. And I wore them red snap pants, and they ain't made it to California at that time. They all thought I was some kind of goofy, probably. They probably thought I was goofy wearing bright yellow pants. The bell bottoms were so big they covered your shoes. Next day I'd wear bright red ones. It's a different world, man. Speaking of a different world, let's check that truck. Check that truck, you big old... Woo, you got those bronze Chuck Taylor high tops with the boot bottom. You got the yellowish black logo, white toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, boot bottom, no vent holes, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these really are some handsome Chucks. Let's check the office. Okay. So there's a group of ladies that come out, and I forget the name of the group, the Dallas Artists or something. Artists Out and About, that's what it's called. Artists Out and About. So one lady drew that for me. Isn't that cool? She took some of the signs and redrew them. She drew Alice there. Pretty cool. There's that Imagine thing that George sent me. George from Fresno. Yeah. Check Grandma's calendar. What was Grandma Golda doing 75 years ago today on November 21st, 1949? It was a Monday. Grandma wrote, I washed today. It is a nice day but cold. Dixie stayed all night with Phyllis tonight. Monday night, school night. You staying with your friends? Come on now. Dad joke, the young people have a lot of willpower. Problem is they have more won't power. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. If you believe that everything is going to be okay, it probably will. Christmas is coming up. You know, we got these cool mugs. These are those good heavy ones like they use in diners. We have these cool tumblers, tie-dye tumblers with my logo. They're on my site too. We have these hoodies, zip-up hoodies that are my favorite. I've been wearing this one for 5, 6, 7 years. I'd appreciate it if you checked us out. StrokersDallas.com. Click on shop, or you can go to StrokersDallasMerch, MERCH.com. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Did you know that sushi does not mean raw fish? That's what I thought it meant. It actually means sour rice. Here's a Rick Fairless factoid. I've never eaten sushi. I look at it, it grosses me out. My wife eats it a little. Bigger than them eat it. I'm scared to death of it. I am scared to death of sushi. I ain't eating it. All right, Rick Fairless, I got to go. Love you, Alice. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.